in style, huh?
We bought our house, we paid $164. And I had in the freezer $5 and a quarter. Cash out. Let's go.
Welcome to the Sacramento Film Festival. Give yourselves a round of applause for having such good taste. Also, my name is Marty, but I'm not the only one who is running things. I got my man, Mr. Rich, who's back there behind the ones and the twos. Let's give it up for Rich. I got Mimothy over here taking pictures of everybody. If she looks familiar, it's because we stole her from the Convention and Visitors Bureau. She was working at the putting it down. You guys might have had to go get film permits from her at some point. And then we just kind of like stole her. Does that mean we don't need permits anymore, Kim?
Gorilla style.
Gorilla style? Okay.
I'm not shooting track now.
Very good. What was that? What? I want to laugh. What happened? No, I think we do need permits. You didn't hear that here, folks. Shoot, after that 48, I got a call. You ever get that call, you know, it's like, ring. Hello? Why? Yeah. I got that call. And I was just like, I didn't do it, you know. It's like, you told them they didn't need to get permits. I never said that. Anyway, so yeah, you guys have good taste for being here. I thank you for being here. And we want to say thank you to all of our sponsors, all of our volunteers. Everybody out here is a volunteer. Can we just give it up for volunteers? Yeah. Real quick, because I'm trying to put it down, you know, because, you know, Kelly put the Mac down. Carla, hi Carla, I see Carla in the audience. Carla, can you just, would you mind? Do you mind? Do you mind? I'm going to have Carla come up here for just a moment to talk about tomorrow night's Cine Soul. And if you guys have not been to one of our Cine Soul showcases before, shame on you. But we're going to give you a chance to redeem yourself. Hi, Carla.
Hi, Marty. Hey. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Everybody, it's Carla. Say hi, Carla. Hi. Hey, so we got a Cine Soul program that is off the heezies, we used to say 15 years ago. And tell me about your part of it.
My part of it is the Weapons Down project, which is the making of a song where a bunch of musicians in Sacramento, all different genres represented, we came together, recorded a song in response to a lot of the recent violence, especially the Sandy Hooks thing. That's when we made the decision after the shootings in Sandy Hooks. So tomorrow, we'll premiere the making of it, and then we'll have an after party that shows the whole video.
What?
Yeah.
What? Give it up, what? Now, by the way, Carla, thank you, dear. Now, I'm going to sell it a little bit more for you, because here's the thing. I don't know if you guys like old school P-Funk style jams or things like that, or if you even know what I'm talking about. But if you do, you're in for a treat, because this was really a collaboration I think in the kind of the strength of the old school, in the way people used to come together and just make it down, you know, throw it down, put it together. I see my man, where's the sax man? Where's your partner over there? There he is, putting it down. So I mean, you know, I got to tell you, there's a lot of things that, you know, I'll listen to and I'll say, hey, you know what? That's great, you know, local filmmaking, yay. Local musicianship, yay. But I ain't bumping it in my car. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about. This one I'm bumping in my car, Carla. What? Everybody, Carla, give it up for her. Carla Fleming, give it up for her. Thank you so much, Carla.
Eric Lee, they shot the film.
Nick and Eric, and we're going to talk to them in just a little bit. So, Carla, if you would, please, we're going to get this party started. And afterwards, I want to just say real quickly, tonight, after the movies are done, we want to invite you to come over. We're going to go right across the street over to Laughs Unlimited, and tonight is karaoke night. If you treat me right, just saying, it can happen for you. Just saying, it can happen. Karaoke night. Anything goes on karaoke night at Laughs Unlimited. Okay, so we have a lot of wonderful things all week long. SacramentoFilmFestival.com. I'm just going to tell you about one little teeny piece of it that is happening, and that is not such a teeny piece, but it's just as far as the big picture, a very important piece. On Saturday, right in this room, we're going to have the lovely, talented, and multi-skilled Dominique Swain right here Saturday night. You're going to want to be there for that, because she's going to be talking to you about how she went from being a 15-year-old, unknown, never acted in a movie before, never done nothing, to beating out over 2,000 girls for a much coveted role as the star of an Adrian Lyne film. You know Adrian Lyne from, what was that movie with the bunnies in the pot? Fatal Attraction and all that kind of stuff. Lolita, the star of Lolita, will be here in person. You're not going to want to miss that. And then while I'm at it, I'll just tell you, that whole day is a digital odyssey. We're going to be over at the Embassy Suites doing symposiums on 21st century filmmaking, media creation. So if there's any filmmakers in the house, put that in the data banks. How do you market? How do you distribute? How do you create? How do you get audience participation in the 21st century? It ain't your granddaddy's film festival. It's all new. I think it's kind of apropos that we're kind of blending the old school with the new school and these kind of digs here, but we're going to be at the Embassy Suites and here. That's Saturday, SacramentoFilmFestival.com. We want to thank you for being here, and right now we want to invite you to enjoy NorCal All Stars Part 2. That's NorCal All Stars.
What's up?
We got a whole people here.
I know.
Plus more, I guess.
Real nice.
Yeah.
About those NorCal All Stars. Huh? Glad to meet the filmmakers. If you are a director or maybe a producer of one of these fine films, could you find your way right over here to this stairwell that Kimmy Mimi is on there? And then come on up here. Right there, that stairwell right there. That's the one. Come on up here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, line them up. That's it. There they are, folks, the NorCal All Stars Part 3. So the movies that we just saw, What You Can't Have, Goat Herder, Moscato, A Lost Love, Homeless, Root of All Evil, and Scraps. Let me ask you your name and what movie you're with.
Dana Sorello and Homeless.
Yes. You can clap for that, by the way.
Andrew Wilson, Moscato.
Who are you?
Icy Davis, Scraps.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Scraps of Melody Free.
Hi, Melody. Yes, sir.
Rob Tillets, Root of All Evil.
I've often said that about you, Rob, yes.
Nick Leisure, Root of All Evil.
Yes, give it up. Okay, time for what they call Q&A. Your part is very important because you have the Q. So, do I have any? Remember I told you your part is very important. Remember that part, because there's no A without the Q. Yes, what? What's that?
Well, I give a question.
Are you giving me instruction, ma'am? Somebody has it? Give me a hand. Yes, sir.
What's the time on this? Is it like, did it take you years or months or how?
How long did it take you to make your movie?
Months on my part.
How many months?
Probably 7 months.
7 months of your life. Yeah?
Yeah, a couple months, I think. More in post than anything. Maybe 4 or 5 months total.
About you, Amani, what do you think? You're calculating over here.
We're thinking, yeah, pre-post here.
Now, who wrote the script? You did? What was the inspiration for the script on this one?
being Catholic and kind of being raised on a shoestring budget by an Irish Catholic grandmother.
Yes!
Very good, very good.
Laundromats.
Laundromats and Catholicism, yes. Got it, yes.
It took us a couple of weeks. We drove to the city probably 6 times and shot there. Nick wrote the script.
Nick wrote the script, good deal. And then what was the pre-planning and the script process like for you?
That was an idea I had for a couple of years, based around dollar bill and the exchange of, hands that the dollar bill would go through. And originally the idea was much bigger than that, and we figured out that we were going to do it next to no budget, so we shot it that way, and it came out cool.
Yeah, it looked really good too, didn't it? All right, very good. That was good. So I told you, you guys can do it. You can do it. Anybody else? Besides this guy, anybody else? Anybody, really, anybody. Any one of you. You want to ask a question? Sure.
Shoot Moscato. I love that.
Where did you shoot Moscato?
That was actually, believe it or not, our lead, Moscato. That was actually where he lived. Yeah, it's a very nice house overlooking Universal City and Universal Studios.
Oh, that's what that was in the background. I was trying. Where is he? Okay, that was Universal City.
Yes, so that was the easiest location to get because our actor lived there.
So no permits, good. Very good. So your actor lives on the Universal lot.
Exactly, that's where he lives now.
Like right above Universal, the lot is a bunch of houses up there. Is he on that hill above Universal?
Yeah, exactly. That's where he lives.
Nice. Yes, ma'am. Oh, you found one. Yes, good.
So what was your inspiration for that?
What was your inspiration for Moscato?
Yeah.
And don't say Riesling.
It was a friend of mine who was the co-writer, co-director. We're both fans of Moscato. He got me into it, the wine. Like, I'm not usually a big wine fan, but that sort of got me into wine. And I don't know, we were talking and one day, I thought it would be funny. It's sort of like talking about hating on girls. Like, what if we only said 2 things? Ladies, and so, how far can we get?
I like your choice of gateway wines, too. People go right from grape Kool-Aid to Moscato. I have a lot of young girlfriends, what can I say? Anyway, anybody else? Yes. That was a good question. Yes, yes, ma'am.
How many of you are students?
Who are students among you? We're all students, ma'am. Students of life. Anybody want to, are you trying to admit to it, Imani? You're thinking about it.
I'm a student, I guess. I'm not a student of film yet, so I didn't think I applied.
Where do you go to school now?
I'm at AR, and so I'm not going to transfer, so next year I'll be a non-student, I guess.
She's going to the School of Hard Knocks. Anybody else? I thought that could be worse. I went to Sac City, so you know what I'm saying. Yes?
What was the hardest part of using your phone?
What was the what?
The hardest part.
What was the hardest part?
I made it with a group of students over 2 semesters, and so we could only shoot for 2 and 3 hours at a time because that's how long the class was. So that was actually kind of hard, and we only had 1 classroom to shoot in, so we had to make it look like a theater and then go to a theater and shoot later to make it look like she was actually homeless in a theater.
Was it hard for the rest of you, or was it just came really super easy? It was hard? What was the hardest part?
I think probably talking the microphone at the premiere was the hardest part for me.
You mean like right now?
Oh no, like when it premiered.
Where'd you premiere?
At the Tower in Roseville.
All right. Good thing you didn't tell me that before tonight. Since we are a premiere film festival. Yes.
So we shot guerrilla.
Whoopsies.
We shot guerrilla style in San Francisco, and that alley we were in, if you remember, when Vivian Young picks up the money and she's got the gun and the money in one hand, and she goes running out of the alley off camera, And right then, some San Francisco cops happened to be cruising by. They slam on the brakes.
Wait, hold on. Is Lucy here? I know you said San Francisco, but you did have your film permit, right, Mr. Producer?
We had no permit, and we didn't feel like we needed one.
We don't need no stinking permits for guns on the streets of San Francisco.
And the cops jumped out and they said, "What the heck is going on here?" And within minutes, they wanted to be in the film. One of them did check the gun to make sure it was a prop pistol. And
I gotta tell you, San Francisco cops are very cool. Because they're all like shorter than me, so they have to be cool. So anyways, yes, anybody else? Boy, the anticipation is palpable. You want to ask another one? I'm going to let you because these guys are quiet. Yes?
So what was the easiest or most fun?
What was the easiest part you're going to ask now?
Yeah.
All right, what was the easiest part? This here part? It's pretty easy, huh? You just show up and enjoy yourself.
Writing the dialogue for Moscato.
Moscato, ladies, Moscato.
Did you like making your film?
Oh, that's interesting. You know, a lot of filmmakers do comment that they hate the process, and it's like weird that somebody would engage in something that they absolutely hate. But a lot of filmmakers make that comment. How was your feeling about the process?
I loved it. It was fun. I mean, there's no greater fun in the world to me. It was a blast.
Wow. So all the challenges, all the hard stuff, it's just all part of it.
It's fun. It's good fun. I mean, we're not like digging a ditch, so it's fun.
True. Yes.
Yeah, I know. I had a great time. It was. I mean, we had just this little silly idea, and we got together with our friends and made a movie. I mean, that's probably the best part is working with your friends in the filmmaking process. I think. So.
Did you get to go on the Transformers ride?
No, I haven't been on that actually.
It's dope, dude. You gotta check it out. What was the question? What was the easiest part? No, what was we talking about?
I liked working with the actors. I mean, it was all fun, but I love the actors. Like everyone.
But you look like you enjoy, because I see you pictures of you on set. You're like having a ball.
Yeah, no, I love it. But that was my favorite part, the actors. I mean,
Now wait a minute. You're the writer, the people. You're a people person. Now, as a writer, that's usually a solitary kind of a job. Were you on set every day and the whole night? Yeah, and how was that for you?
Oh, it was awesome. It was a rush because you're just running around the whole time and you're trying to just check in on people and make sure everything's running smoothly. It was awesome. It was awesome to watch Aaron and his crew. That'd be quick. Yeah.
What?
oh, we shot 2 things.
Yeah.
I was just saying, you shot 2 things tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah.
What was the other thing?
It was what you came
The first one.
The first one, very good. Oh yeah, we played that last night and tonight. So nice we liked it twice. Well, Nick's a man of few words. He lets us move. But let me ask you that question, because you are on set, you do so many things, you shoot a lot of music videos and so forth. Is that your favorite part, or is that, what's the favorite part for you? Is it the planning? Is it the pre-production? Is it the editing booth? Where is it at?
I think being on set is a favorite part for me. In filmmaking, I think the journey of making the film is where it's at. It's not really premiering it afterwards. It's when you're on set having fun, things happen like Rob said that are unexpected. I think that's the best part of the filmmaking is trying to overcome the obstacles. You know, when you shoot in San Francisco, you got weather, you got all kinds of stuff.
Cops.
Undercover cops that come in and rain on your parade. But I think that anybody who's filmmaking, the journey is the best part of filmmaking.
Awesome. Okay, we got time for maybe one more question, maybe 2 if it's good. One in the back over here. Yes, sir.
What type of projects are you all working on now?
What's coming up? What's going on? We'll be crack-a-lacking.
I have a couple features that I'm writing.
Anything you wish to care to talk about?
No.
You're not going to...
A 3-word film.
What do you think?
My friend who co-directed, we're actually working on a web series right now. So we never did one of those before. It's a comedy web series. Trying that out.
Here's the wave of the future. Yes.
Well, my next project actually is written by that guy right there. It's a film we're like making longer that we did for a film class. I guess I've taken film classes. We're like making it longer, so I'm elongating it. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what I'm doing.
You're elongating something. Good. And you?
We're in pre-production for a short film that's filming on the 11th and 12th of May. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're working with other people.
Yeah.
Gotcha. You got a lot of folk you're working with. Yes, sir. You don't want to answer the question. All right, good.
We're casting right now for a feature produced by Han and Jason. So we got to sit back there.
Where are they at? Where are they at? Where are they at? There you are, actors. Actors, peep it out. It's your money man right there. Yes.
So it's a feature film. We're kind of on the verge of Sacramento or San Francisco right now on shooting it. We are putting in everything for the union right now, SAG, to make it SAG. So it's taking a little process, but it's a good script, and that's the next project we're on.
All right, I see Charlie Holiday back there talking about SAG. AFTRA, he can help you out. He's the man. He's the man with the juice for that kind of stuff. Speaking of, I got to tell folks, Charlie, you're in a movie on Friday night, are you not?
Yes, I am.
What's the name of that movie, Charles?
Accounts receivable.
The what?
Accounts receivable.
Accounts receivable, that which will be screening right here in this theater with Hard Ass Cinema. And I really can't wait for that because that's one of my highlights in the film festival. It's one of my favorites. But I want to thank you guys. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. We say NorCal All Stars, not NorCal, pretty good. We like to say NorCal All Stars because we think they deserve it. Give it up for them, your 2013 class. And if I could, where's Heath? Is Heath in the house? Heath, can we just do a class picture right quick before we get him off the stage? Let me have you guys bunch it up just a little bit. Tighten it up, yo. There we are. Mr. Heath is going to get a little pick. Where's Kimmy Kim? She's going to take some pickety pics.
Look over here.
Right quick.
Look over here right quick. One more.
All right, folks, we love you. And by the way, did I mention at the top, we're going to do it. We're going to go over to Laughs Unlimited, and we're going to test our karaoke skills. Be careful, there are a couple of ringers in the house, like myself and Carla. So you got to, come correct if you're going to bring your karaoke game. We love you, thank you, and good night.